Hey everybody, I'm back again, and I'm still ticked off. I even take time off to keep from losing my temper. And I can't help it because I keep watching the goddamn news. Our president done lost his rabbit ass mind. This dude take Putin's word over America's words. Y'all understand that this man don't trust America? Everything he does for himself. America be damned. But he keeps saying America first. I'm going to show you that he's lying. I'm going to prove that he's lying. For a year and a half, 2 years, I listened to him talk about how the European Union is not paying their bills. And we got to do something to make them pay their fair share. We got to make our friends pay. We got to make our allies pay. They must pay. But not Russia. Not Russia. Russia conducted cyber warfare on the United States. They literally declared war on America. The President of the United States, his first job is to protect the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That is the President's #1 job. But he sells out America to our #1 enemy and refuses to call Russia an enemy. Calls Russia more of a rival or a competitor. This is the country that y'all built up an entire nuclear arsenal over. But they're not an enemy, they're just a competitor. Okay, that's fair. Let's look at what we're competing over. Influence in the world. Do you really want Russia to have a greater influence throughout the world than the United States? And before you answer that, I want you to think about something. We all know America has problems. America's not a perfect place. And if you're black or brown, you can attest to this. But wouldn't you still rather have America leading the world than Russia? I think I do. But I'm not going to get too deep into that because I got bigger fish to fry today. I got more cowards to talk about. I want to talk about Representative Trey Gowdy, the esteemed representative from South Carolina, my home state. You coward. You coward. Yes, Trey Gowdy, you coward. You wait till now to even say the president has told a lie. When the man has lied from his inauguration. Oh, we all remember President Trump's first lie? His first lie in office was, my inauguration was bigger than Obama's. That was the first lie he told. And he hasn't stopped lying since. Finally, Representative Gowdy called him a liar. Finally. But he only did this because he's not seeking re-election. What I've noticed is amongst our Republican congressmen and senators, the only ones that's really truly called him out are the ones not running for re-election. Sounds fishy to me. I mean, that coward Marco Rubio, he managed to grow some backbone and say something, but not nearly strong enough. Not becoming of a sitting United States senator. Oh, did he forget that? Yeah, he forgot he's a senator. He's just some guy. He has the ability to check the president. But none of these people will use that ability. I seem to remember how hard they were fighting to try to check Obama. I remember when President Obama was president, this Republican-led Congress was coming up with a new bill every week. Every bill they came out with, it didn't matter what it was about. It didn't even matter what it was about. They have an infrastructure bill. Tied to the bill was get rid of Obamacare. It was healthcare, get rid of Obamacare. It was a budget, get rid of Obamacare. It was funding whatever, get rid of Obamacare. Every bill they had said get rid of Obamacare. But not one bipartisan piece of legislation will that coward Mitch McConnell or that coward Paul Ryan put on the floor that checks this president and his deranged lunacy foolishness. The man is a lunatic, an absolute lunatic. He has done nothing but tell one lie after another in office. I know he has people that just follow him whether he lies or not. Now that takes us to the character of those people. I get you may like some of his policies. I get it. I get it. You want to stick by your guy because you like what he does. But I'm going to tell you something.
Come on.
You're selling your souls. You're selling your souls to the Trump. And once you sell your soul to the Trump, you can't get it back. You can't get it back. Look at Paul Manafort, about to turn on him. Look at Michael Cohen, about to turn on him. Because they're all finding out that when the crucial moment comes, he's not there for you. He's there for himself. He will keep you around as long as you are useful to him. The minute you are a liability, he'll cut you loose like a bad ex-girlfriend. You think I'm joking, don't you? Ask Paul Manafort. Ask Papadopoulos. Oh, he's nothing but a coffee boy. But Trump sent him to Russia. Look at Rick Gates. The list is long and distinguished. I mean, it's soon to be extinguished. A long extinguished list. Because if this Republican Congress can't see what this president is going to do to us, then they are idiots. He's attacked the free press. He's attacked the intelligence community. He's attacked the FBI. He didn't directly attack the Department of Defense, but he did. Because did you realize that in almost 2 years as being a president, he has not once visited Iraq and Afghanistan? Not one time. He claims he loves the troops, but he's cut funding for veterans. The health care bill that he cut, Obamacare, guess what? That was the primary health care source for veterans. Veterans. Mental health he's cut. Veterans. He claims he loves the veterans, and all he's doing is cutting resources away from them. So now I got to call on all my vets. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. Stand up. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? You don't see what he's doing to our brothers and sisters? You don't see it. Oh, he says, I support the military. I'm giving millions to the military. The ones who need it the most are the ones that's already hurt and injured because of the wars. But they're the last ones to get it. Because all you really care about, Mr. President, is being able to buy more planes and more ships and more bombs. We don't need a bigger military. We need a smarter military. We don't need more battleships. The age of battleships is gone. The age of battleships is gone. That's why the Navy has slowly decreased the number that they built. The Navy knows what they need. They don't need you telling them what they need. They don't need more more battleships. They don't need it. What they need is more electronics and more training for their soldiers and sailors. That's what they need. And the way you get that training is operations like the military operations they have with South Korea. That's how you get that training. You actually stage mock military operations so you can learn to work together with other people. Because believe it or not, it's difficult to coordinate amongst multiple services, much less multiple countries. There's language barriers, there are objective differences, and there are flat out differences in what they're trying to accomplish. These are extremely difficult things to coordinate. It requires training, and training requires money. Donald Trump wants to coordinate with Russia. Bad idea. Bad idea. You've already given them too much of our secrets by inviting those people into the White House once. And you're going to bring Putin into the White House? The same Putin that runs Russia, that same guy you're going to bring into the Oval Office? Are you effing kidding me? Are you kidding me? All this comes behind the fact that you know you are an illegitimate president. You were placed in the Oval Office by the Russians. You are the Manchurian candidate, Donald Trump. You may have some people fooled, but you ain't fooling this guy here. I see it. I know it. The only thing is you're lucky that nobody's listening. But one day, even that will change. Even that will change. So everybody, all I can say is, get out there and vote. Pressure your congressmen and your senators. Something's got to be done about this guy. Something's got to be done. Call Marco Rubio. Ask these guys, why aren't y'all doing your jobs? The president is basically dismantling our country's defenses and giving it to Putin brick by brick, piece by piece. You don't believe it? Watch the coming months. Watch the coming months. Our intelligence organizations have already said the Russians are still attacking our infrastructure for our next election. And our cyber warfare units must be given a directive by the president to go on an offensive mission. But there has been no authorization given by this president. None. Our intelligence people, our cyber people have to stay in a defensive posture because our president won't authorize countermeasures to countermand what the Russians are doing. Does anybody not find that strange? Am I the only one that finds that odd? Well, one day y'all gonna wake up. I ain't even gonna say goodbye this time. I'm gonna just simply say, wake the hell up. Wake up and stop crying. If you ain't a part of the problem, solution, then you're part of the problem. Peace.